Okay, so it looks like for this one, you got that isolated, that's perfect. That goes right in there. Um, and that's all good. And then right here, you have this plus y squared, and then there it turned into minus y squared. So I think you miscopied a sign, which actually pretty dramatically changes the problem. And then for this 6 right here, I think that's going to be a positive. So I'll go ahead and show that over here now. But I think that negative 6 and then that minus y squared is where you had trouble. So let me show that. I will do just like you did and bring the y over and think of this as x equals, I'm going to go minus y minus 3 and then put that right in there and expand. So let's see, this is going to go negative y minus 3 quantity squared plus y squared equals 5. And then this FOIL is tricky with all those signs, so let me write it out side by side so you can see where those positives end up coming from. Oops, except I said the word positive so that I wrote it as I do. Okay, and then plus y squared equals 5. Okay, so we got our y squared times y squared, or minus y times minus y makes positive y squared. On the outside, you see how there's those two negatives, so that's how that gets to be a positive 3y, and then the same thing on the inside. And then a positive 9. And plus y squared equals 5. So as much as we'd love it if those canceled, they don't. They become a 2y squared, and then this is going to be a plus 6y minus 9 equals 5. Oh, plus 9. Sorry about that. That should be plus 9 back there. I'm going to subtract this 5 over. And then, and the reason I'm doing that is because it's quadratic and I want to get it to 0 so I can see what I got. So 2y squared plus 6y plus 4 equals 0. I am noticing that I have a common factor of 2, so I'll factor that out front. And that's going to get me y squared plus 3y plus 2 equals 0. And then this factors, so I could just do what multiplies to 2 and adds to be 3. So that would be y plus 1 and y plus 2. So my zeros for this would be y equals negative 1 and y equals negative 2. So those are my y values. So then I need to come back here and plug these in and solve for the x that would go with them. So I can do that in any of these equations. That one looks fine because it's already solved for x, so let's do it right there. So when y is negative 1, we'll figure out what x is. So the negative of negative 1, minus 3. So that is x equals 1 minus 3 or negative 2. So that means our first point is going to be negative 2, negative 1, because when y was negative 1, the x came out negative 2. And then we'll do the same thing with the negative 2, so x equals the negative of negative 2 minus 3, which is negative would be 2 minus 3, or x equals negative 1. So for that one, x comes out to negative 1 when y was negative 2. So those are my 2 points of intersection.